What's up, fellow duelists? Y.G.O-LYFE back with another deck profile. Today is just going to show off my Gaia the Fierce Knight deck, but I added another engine into it because the Heretic Dragon engine was in, so I made a better alternative decision doing the Armed Dragon Thunder. Don't have all the cards for the Armed Dragon, but basically I have a good enough of the levels to play, really to play. And honestly, this is just a beginning build. Not really too competitive. You want to make them competitive, you put in the staples and the hand traps. But honestly, this deck is just really fun to play competitive. I started building this with Rise of the Duelist when Rise of the Duelist came out, but we finally got one more new fusion card for the extra deck, so this is why I'm showing because this deck is quite OP now after new fusion monster come out. Allows you to fusion from the graveyard. But go ahead and get into the main deck first. Starting off, honestly, with the playing the Gaia deck, you don't have to play the normal when you play the Mystic Magical Knight guy, because he's treated as a Gaia for nice card, and then he doesn't even have to be on the field to be treated as the guy, and then he's just another Gaia monster, so it's just synergy with the deck. Two of the Super Soldiers for the fusions. Honestly, this card, people sleep on this card. You play this in a Fallen Albaz deck, you can literally kill your opponent in one shot as your overflow with this, playing through hand trap. Just this all in all, this is a good card for Dragon Fusion Monster if you play Warriors, because Dragon Warriors does have a Fusion Monster also out that I do not play in this deck right now. Enough, the Gaia monster would be the Origin, because Origin allows you to just so much in this deck that is crazy. Even if your opponent forbidden dropless you, this is the way to get around it, so you get the attack, the original attack back. So if your opponent change your attack of your monster, you just easily banish this for one of your monsters. Curse of Dragon, the Curse of Dragon, and one Curse of Dragon. I was teching the Curse of Dragon in, but then I realized the Gaia monster, Magical Knight, is treated as Gaia, so I decided to run Curse of Dragon as the one of, and two, no need to really run Dragon Shine. Curse of Dragon really doesn't hurt if you draw it because of the putting in the Armed Dragon engine that I'm about to get into. So just discarding these and being able to summon them. When you special summon or normal summon, your Magical Knight allows you to search for your fusion cards or your trap cards if you already have your fusion cards. That lists Gaia in this text, so this is why you play two. I could see myself bumping this to 3, but right now I just only run 2 and one Curse of Dragon. Artillery on Catapult Turtle, because honestly it's good. Your hand's really bad, you can set it. Hopefully your opponent's hand brick too, so it's one of them good defense level 4. But honestly, being able to achieve it yourself, you know, hand traps out here and stuff where you will want to play around if you were playing competitive, but for fun wise, you just take your chances with them. And it's also another just a good discard fodder. Okay, you cap off at level 10. Level 10 would just be a just heavy damage, just another body for damage. Honestly, when you go up to him, when you after you fuse, level 7. basically it just helps you go rank 7, so it's real good. And if you wanted to, you could put in Tempest, and a draft, and 2 drafts, play draft in here in Tempest. But me, I just decided to play the Armed Dragon level 7s, and then 2 level 5s. And this level 7 is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster effect. Include his own add a Armed Dragon card from the deck to graveyard, so you can add a setup for your next following turn. Armed Dragon level 5 allows you to add a level 5 or higher wind dragon monster. This is why I say you can add Tempest if you would like to add Tempest. And Armed Dragon level 3, when sent by card effect, you just get to Armed Dragon level 3, you get to draw a card. But Armed Dragon level 3 just basically starts you with the Armed Dragon Flash card. I'm going to show you when I get to the spells that it just allows you to easily climb up before you even normal summon. So you really get a good deck then. That's a great thing about the Armed Dragon Thunder engine, is it thins out itself. One of the search out, reinforce the army. Yes, you really don't need to play this. You can just put this in for another type of staple. Me, I just always love Rhoda, even though it's at 1 still. Terraforming is at 1 for good reasons. But terraforming just to search out your galloping Gaia, which also allows you to search out your deck then. So it's like your opponent can only ask you one per turn, so you have other ways to play around the ash. That's why I played a Rhoda, to try to bait out. Three Spiral Fusion for your fusion summons to summon your monsters out. And honestly, you can search this, and then you can also get it back by your fusion monster if you do it right on the first time playing it, so you don't need to see the other copies. But I also don't really hard draw this, so I played 3 to see it. I was running 2, and I had to put the 3rd one in because polymerization wasn't really working out. Spiral Spear Strike. Your search this out by fusion monster or your Cursive Dragon. But that's it for the Gaia spell cards. Armed Dragon Flash, basically it's like quick launcher, but summon Armed Dragon level 3 monster. If you did play the regular, you could, but the regulars, that's more of an Armed Dragon aspect of an Armed Dragon deck. But me, I just play these, so I don't play the other common Armed Dragon cards. I test 2 fusion deployment, and that's what I say about Magical Knight, but also playing this one, playing the original Gaia Dragon, because it came gold, and it's, you pull it in the Mega Pack. I mean, you pull it, you have it, you play it. But fusion deployment, just be able to summon a Cursive Dragon off from the deck, just to you know, when you're playing through them hand traps. Armed Dragon Lightning is very good when you're climbing. You gotta add a Armed Dragon back, but you can't get the effect again. But you just need another discard to get to the level 10, because it's just basically to play as a one of. Also one of Monster Reborn, player preference. Twin Twister, also player preference. You know, you got Harpy Feather Duster, you have Lightning Storm. besides the Twin Twister, I play 2 breakthrough skill, because good discard fodder, and it's just be able to turn off effects on field if I go first. Like I said, it's not really being too competitive. If I was playing competitive, it'd be impermanence all the way. But breakthrough skill, I get to negate your turn. Then if it's set, negate my turn. On your turn, then my turn, banish from graveyard. You get another negate. So, you know, I feel like it's kind of good with a lot of omnigate stuff that people put out and decks that play right now. So it's still good for me. Spiral Reborn with the Arm Dragon engine, and also just the other level 7 dragon monster you control, like fusion monsters. They go to graveyard, you just spell summon them back. And they cannot target it with a dragon champion. A Gaia dragon champion cannot be targeted with card effects and cannot be destroyed by their card effects. So that's good. You don't control 1 but 2 just to try to see it. And just to have more interruption and disruption. Interruption with disruption, you have Spiral Discharge that basically, when it's in the monsters, when your Gaia Dragon Champion is in the monster zone, in your monster zone, your opponent can only target it with attacks, and if when it's evolving attack, it gets destroy a card on the field. So it's like Time Pengraph in a way with the Gaia Dragon Champion. Honestly, just fillers, but and capping the deck off at 15. The 2 originals, then Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons. The new one, Curse of Dragon, the Magical Knight Dragon. Honestly, this is very good. You can basically instant fusion this card. Sadly, instant fusion don't seem like it's going to be going into anytime soon. Hopefully, I feel like it should though. Space Galloping Gaia, another alternative fusion you can go to. Allows you to add your Spiral Spear Strike from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And when this card declares attack on your opponent monster, you can change the battle position of that monster. So if you battle anything that's not a link, you can switch it to defense. And it's treated as it. So if you already have your, when you pitch your Spiral on the field, you switch it to defense. You know, you get the draw. And because it's a Gaia deck, I play the other Gaias in the extra deck. Yeah, I know I don't play Pot of Extravagance. This is you could play Pot of Extravagance for more draw power in the deck. I just feel like I go off of what I draw on opening hand. Honestly, the opening hand is not really terrible in this deck with the ratios I play right now. And the last fusion monster, the one that takes 2 fusion monsters, another filler. If I would size Super Poly, just for other scenarios. Other way to pop back rows, and also you make the Gaia Charger over it, so you can just pop opponent back and make Gaia Charger. Honestly, Shark Fortress, you got the Arm Dragon level 5, and you use the Mystical Knight, and then you just use the Fusion Monster. You make this with the Arm Dragon level 5, or the Curse of Dragon off the fusion deployment. Rank 5 is very easy to get into with the fusion deployment and the Arm Dragon engine. So you make these, and then if you make this, you just make a Gaia charger with it, just because it's a Gaia themed deck. But same way as Shark Fortress, if you can make a Shark Fortress, you make one of your Gaia monsters swing twice, especially when you have the double attack magical Gaia Knight of Dragons. Number 74, Master of Blaze. Haven't played in a while, decided to throw him in here as a good rank 7 because he has a quick effect. That's all that really is to it. Swing, rank 7, and your opponent bring your opponent for game by card effects. Because Gaia be in the sky, Draco, if you going right past Draco Sack and make a Draco Sack. Like, honestly, Gaia, Draco Sack, I love it. That's why I say you could play the Tempest if you want to play the Tempest, because Tempest and Draco Sack with the Arm Dragon level 5. And in and off to go with my Turtle and my Origin, basically to Queen Degen, because I play a high level amount of dragons. So I play Queen Degen since it's really not a Chaos Dragon deck. I've always kept one. Honestly, this card still has not been reprinted if you did not know that. Like and subscribe for Queen Degen. Y.G.O-LYFE, out.